You clicked this video because that pesky voice in your head keeps convincing you to procrastinate, right? But what if that voice isn't just making you miss deadlines? It's quietly derailing your biggest dreams. Stick with me, because we're exposing its dirty tricks and giving you a 3-step plan to shut it down for good. Trust me, by the end, you'll be ready to crush it. Let's dive in. Back in my sophomore year of college, I was staring down a 5-page essay due in a week. My plan was golden. Start early, chip away daily, and hand in a masterpiece. But that voice in my head had other ideas. It whispered, "You can't write without the perfect vibe. Make a playlist first." So I spent hours curating Spotify bangers. Then it said, "Your desk's a disaster. Organize it." Suddenly, it's midnight, and I'm color-coding pens. Fast forward to 3 a.m., the night before the deadline, I'm chugging energy drinks, panic writing a paper that's, let's be honest, absolute trash. The result? A big fat C and a sinking feeling I'd let myself down. That was my wake-up call. I wasn't lazy. That voice was running my life. So, what's this voice? It's that sneaky nudge in your brain that craves comfort above all else. It doesn't care about your exams, your side hustle, or that project you swear you'll start. It's like, why study when you can scroll TikTok for just 5 more minutes? Or binge that new reality show? Its trick is making distractions feel like progress. You're not working. You're just busy being busy. Every time you listen, you're wiring your brain to pick instant gratification over real wins. It's why I bombed that essay and felt like a failure. But here's where it gets messy. That voice doesn't just tank your grades, it's sabotaging your future. Think about that YouTube channel you want to launch, that workout plan you keep delaying, or that call to someone you've been meaning to reconnect with. I got hit hard by this when I kept putting off a podcast I was hyped about. That voice kept saying, "Wait for the perfect moment." Spoiler, there's no perfect moment. A year later, I had nothing. No episodes, no progress, just regret. It felt like I was a spectator in my own life. The good news? You can overpower this voice, but it's not about willpower. It's about strategy. The problem is, that voice thrives on chaos. It loves overwhelming you with big tasks so you freeze and do nothing. I used to stare at a blank document, paralyzed by the idea of writing a whole essay. The voice would say, "This is too much. Watch YouTube instead." And I'd fall for it, wasting hours on video spirals. But then I found a way to outsmart it. Make tasks so small they're unscary, cut out distractions, and flip the script on rewards. Curious how I went from a procrastinating mess to getting stuff done without the panic. Keep watching, because I'm about to break it down. Here's the 3-step plan to silence that voice and take back your time. Step 1. Shrink the task. Big goals make that voice go wild. It loves scaring you into inaction. So chop your tasks into tiny, almost silly pieces. Don't think, study for the exam. Think, read 1 paragraph. Set a timer for 15 minutes and just do that one thing. It's so small, the voice can't even argue. I tried this with my next essay. Started with 1 sentence and suddenly I was writing pages. It's like sneaking past the voice's defenses. Step 2. Block the noise. That voice feeds on distractions. Your phone, social media, even that random urge to clean your fridge. So, set a trap. Put your phone in another room. No, really, do it. Use a website blocker for TikTok or Instagram during work time. Tell a friend, "I'm finishing this by 7. Check on me." When I started leaving my phone in my backpack and texting my roommate my goals, I went from distracted to dialed in. It's like turning down the volume on that voice. Step 3. Bribe your brain. That voice loves quick hits of dopamine, so use that against it. Promise yourself a small reward, like 10 minutes of your favorite show or a snack, but only after you finish a task. This rewires your brain to crave work, not just the scroll. When I started treating myself to a coffee after an hour of focus, I got excited to study. Sounds wild, right? It works. These 3 steps, shrink the task, block the noise, bribe your brain, aren't just hacks. They're your secret weapons to shut that voice up for good. So here's how we win. I started small, blocked distractions, and bribed my brain, and it changed everything. That podcast? It's live now, and I'm building it episode by episode. I'm not perfect, but I'm moving forward, and that feels like victory. You can do this too. The voice will always be there, whispering doubts, but it's powerless against these steps. You don't need more time or motivation. You need a plan that works, and this one does. Trust me, I've been where you are, and I'm proof you can beat this. Here's your challenge. Pick one task you've been avoiding. Maybe it's homework, a workout, or texting someone you miss. Break it into a tiny first step, block that voice, and reward yourself when it's done. Do it today, right after this video. Comment below. What's the one thing you're tackling? Let's hold each other accountable. If this plan's got you fired up, smash that like button and subscribe for more brain hacking tips. You're not just beating procrastination. You're taking control of your life. Don't let that voice trick you into scrolling one more video. You're stronger than it is. Start now. Thanks for watching, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.